right. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth, and to the scattered Israelites who may look like the other nations, wherever you may be, but your spirit is knit to this gospel and to this truth. Shalom. And to all the hopeful elect men, women, and children, the Lord will have mercy on them in these last days. Shalom. It's the brother Dama Agabar out here with another street speaking, another live lesson to chant down Babylon the Great and to prophesy and to speak this glorious gospel into the 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and to all you other scattered Israelites, wherever you may be, throughout the four corners of the earth, Shalom. All right. And as we do week in and week out, we come out here on the highways and the byways, and we, chant down Babylon. Speak the coming destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America in the scriptures, and to speak this gospel to seal and to bring in the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. Because right now we're only dealing with the elect of the 12 tribes, and that's who the Lord is looking for, his elect, his chosen amongst the chosen. And we know that this is who is going to really gravitate to this word, that's really going to take it seriously, and that's going to make the necessary changes to repent and to return to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity, acknowledge their sins and offenses, and truly seek Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai with a true and repentative heart. And each and every day that we are in this society, hey, we're one day closer to the destruction of Babylon the Great and the salvation of the elect, being taken up into the chariots simultaneously as the nuclear missiles are annihilating and destroying America, Babylon the Great. All right, so we're living in very spectacular and very spiritual times, and we're living in times to where the reward of the faithful is about to be rewarded, and Lord willing, I, myself, me, my family, my household, and all you sincere Akim are a part of that number, and we can literally see the destruction and the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai upon Babylon the Great and upon, this land of our captivity, which is America. All right, because everywhere you look and you turn, hey, prophecy is literally jumping off the page each and every day. And if you're standing upon your watch, there's not a day that don't go by to where something that you see can be linked to end time prophecies, which the main prophecies right now that are hot and that are literally just every day you look up, every time you're searching, every time you're in the news, you hear about these things, which is World War III, and the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, which is spoken of in Revelation, the 13th chapter, and we know that in Jacob's trouble, the impending collapse of this society known as America, these nations being gathered together for war, all these things are heavily in the news, and all these things are all geared towards the end time prophecies, which, if you're standing upon your watch, you're daily seeking after and looking out in the world, and you're hearing news of it, man. Which is something that we should all be rejoicing in every single day, because it signifies ultimately our salvation and our deliverance and the end of our captivity and the end of living in these, sin-filled, fleshly bodies. We're waiting for the day for our change to come, for us to shed these bodies of flesh and receive our extraterrestrial bodies. To where we'll have the law, statutes, and commandments put on our inward parts. We'll be perfectly joined together with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in all unity and in perfectness and in honor. We'll be honorable. We'll be raised up, perfect. And this is the day that we're patiently waiting for. But in the meantime, we gotta do our due diligence to be faithful, be obedient, be humble. To come out here and to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to the best of our abilities. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, and hey, continuously call upon the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, make our bodies a living sacrifice. Matter of fact, let me get that real fast before I get into what I want to get into. All right, this is what it's really all about, is making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. And that's one thing you have to understand when you come into this truth, is that it's not about you. This is not about us. All right, you didn't wake up and come into this beautiful knowledge on your own accords, or because of your own intelligence, or because you're just so goddamn handsome, or you're just so special. This truth and this wisdom and this knowledge was a gift from on high, from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai unto you. And you should show the proper respect, and you should be grateful for this truth. and make the necessary sacrifices necessary that come along with it, because, you know, that's what Yahushua did. You know, he didn't make himself of no reputation. He didn't use his, he didn't use his ministry to uplift himself or to praise himself or to walk around as if his shit didn't stink. He came with a mission. He came humble in his own creation to suffer for it, so that the elect could be brought back to the good graces of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua through faith and grace. All right, and you should be very appreciative, and you should be humble being in this truth and in this ministry, because it was not on your own accord of how you received this truth. And that's what a lot of these proud ass Israelite leaders and these other groups are failing to realize, man. They're making it be all about themselves when it ain't about you, man. When Yahushua came, he made himself of no reputation. You know, they tried to crown him king. He dipped out. They wanted to praise him and give him, you know, all the accolades. Hey, he waited because it wasn't his time yet, man. And it's just like us. Hey, we're going to receive the fame. We're going to receive the glory. We're going to receive all the perks and the glory that comes with being, you know, of the hopeful elect of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But it's not on this side, man. And you got a lot of guys that fail to come to that realization, and they're trying to seek that validation and get that praise and glory now. In the meantime, they're failing the mission, man. You're not coming in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You're trying to fulfill your own belly and your own lust, and you're ultimately going to be destroyed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, for that pride. All right. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You see? You got to be a living sacrifice, acceptable unto the Most High, not acceptable in your own eyes, not acceptable to the world, to your followers, to the people that look up to you, but in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And you got a lot of these Israelite leaders are totally failing in this aspect, because you're not making your bodies a living sacrifice. Yeah, you're going out there on the highways and the byways, you're teaching, you got followers, but really a lot of you guys are not in that humble and meek spirit. A lot of you niggas are proud, you're boastful, you're despicable, man. And you're not coming as a true acceptable sacrifice in the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. You literally got guys about to have the Passover talking about, well, we're going to celebrate some good deeds and some shit that I did. You know, it ain't about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It's about me. Niggas in that Turtle on spirit, man. I love me some me. But guess what? The Lord's going to check a lot of you guys that's coming in that spirit, man. You see? Let me read that again. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. Right, and you're sacrificing. Hey, that means that when you're making yourself a sacrifice, that means you're doing it upon the greater good of somebody else. You're doing it on somebody else's accord, not on your own merit, man. You see? It says, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world. You see, a lot of you guys are still conforming to this world. So therefore, you can't truly offer up a holy and acceptable sacrifice to the Most High, because you're making it be all about yourself, and your sacrifice is very worldly, man. All right, it's coming in the spirit of the world, because you're ultimately not doing it for the greater good. You're doing it for your own self, to pump up, you know, to feed your own ego, to make yourself feel like you're high and mighty and that you're somebody, and to feel like you're more valuable than what you truly are, man. Look, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua don't need any of us, man. All right, the Lord said that he can raise up stones to praise him if he wanted to. But you got guys still coming in this proud spirit, and your sacrifice is not acceptable and it's not holy, man, because it's worldly. You know, it's full of pride and arrogance, and it's not acceptable, man. But it says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. You see? And a lot of guys are missing that. A lot of these guys are totally leaving that out. And that's why, hey, when Yahushua returns, man, hey, your sacrifice is not going to be accepted, man. And you're going to come out here and you're going to say, Lord, Lord, that I not cast out speaking your name and do all this, and I had a great following, and I was speaking your names, I was having debates, and I was cutting PhDs of Christians, but it's all being done ultimately in vain and in vanity, and to fill your own belly, to promote your own self, not to ultimately promote Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, but to promote yourself, to make it be all about you, when it ain't about you, man. When Yahushua got up on that cross, he died for the elect of the nation of Israel, and eventually the whole nation, man. All right? He could have easily said, look, man, this is too much. I ain't doing this. I already got my position. I'm already the son of the Most High. Shit, the hell with that. No, he died for us, even us being dead in our sins, man. But a lot of you guys, you know, you just missing the point. And a lot of you guys are just going to be destroyed, man. Hey, and the Lord's going to make it evident. He's going to make it seen. Here it is. We're in the last days, man. And you got guys doing all this self-promotion. They're not really prophesying about what's about to come. You're not really giving Jake the true warning of what's about to really go down here in Babylon the Great, and the proper spirit and mind frame that they should be in. You see, all this hell is about to come down. Jacob's trouble is coming. You know, financial collapse, societal collapse. World War III is on the horizon. This devil is about to roll out the MOTB. You know, he's about to bring cyber attacks. All this hell is about to happen here in Babylon the Great. And we're in the time of the Passover, and you got niggas doing self-promotion on the Passover, having buffets. You inviting niggas who ain't even worthy to, you know, to partake in the Passover, You know, you over here you're making merchandise, you're selling this, you're selling that. Niggas got marriage counseling, all type of just fucking worldly bullshit, man. That you think that you're gonna present to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and he's gonna be accepting of it, man. And the Lord is gonna deny and slap all of that shit right out of your hands, man. He's not gonna accept that, and he's not gonna accept you. You see? But anyways, man, you know, I wanted to go into that, but let me get to the main point of what I wanted to get into, is that, you know, hey, the prophets were out here. We're out here giving you the warning. We're letting you know just how bad and just how terrible things are about to be out here. And we're telling you that Esau Edom is about to come down, you know, with this MOTB. You know, he's talking about bringing in a draft. He's talking about, he's telling you that it's about to be food shortages. You know, he's trying to throw people in jail for not letting their kids transition, man. All type of unrighteous decrees and war and famine and pestilences. You got these new goddamn unknown diseases popping up all over the place. You got Alaska pox. You got goddamn bubonic plague showing up here in America. All hell is about to break loose here in this society. And you got guys out here promoting themselves and celebrating their accomplishments and their so-called feats, man. You niggas is stupid as all hell, man. All right, we were not brought in the truth to make it to be about us. It's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and doing the job that we were told to do. Point blank period, man. All right. So let me get this, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and he set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. And it applies even to this day, man. They was doing that in Ezekiel time, and they're doing it now in our times, which Ezekiel, through the Spirit, is here, man. Doing the same thing that he was doing back then. He's back in his last days doing it right here, wherever he may be. All right? And when he was out here to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not to promote and to big himself up or to come to do his own will, man, but to do what the Lord had commanded him to do. And part of that is coming out here and giving our people the warning and letting them know just how bad things are about to get out here, man. All right? It says, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know there have been a prophet among them. You see? And that's one thing Jacob's going to come to the realization pretty soon, is that the men out here, starting with the elders and the apostles, great millstones, and other affiliate camps that teach in the same manner and that's in the same spirit, and that's really operating under the true vibration of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you're going to learn at the end of the day that everything that we were out here prophesying and speaking was true. That it was sincerely the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see? But it's going to take a whole lot of trouble, a whole lot of chaos, a whole lot of, pestilence, famine, and judgment and death for you niggas to finally get it through your stiff hearts and your hard heads, man. But guess what? You are going to come to the realization that we were out here telling the truth at the end of the day. It says, and thou, son, and it said what? Tell them whether they hear, whether they forbear. And that's our job, man. We're not here to make this truth PC. We're not going to come out here and speak politically correct. We're not going to sit out here and preach and prophesy to cater to your feelings and to your emotions, man. We're here to give you a stiff, stern warning from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, point blank period, man. Whether we got to use F-bombs, whether we say shit, damn it, bitch, whatever we got to say, hey, the message is still being delivered, all right? And if you want to let a few so-called cuss words come out of our mouth to tear you from what really want to believe that what we're out here saying is true, hey, then that's your problem, man. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to say when that judgment comes, when you got to stand before Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that you weren't warned, man. And that blood is going to be off of our hands, and that blood is going to be leaking through your shirt, man. It says, and thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. See, and that's our people. They're scorpions, man. They always, our people are known for being the killers of the prophets, man. Stoning prophets, talking all this shit on the comment board, scoffing and mocking, threatening what they're going to do and what they're going to, when they run up on us and where you at so I can come up there and see what you about. You know, we know that Jake is going to do that. But regardless, we still have to come out here and tell them the truth. All right? And we understand that our people are a bunch of damn demons and scorpions and goddamn vipers out here. But hey, the message still has to go out. It says, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. You see, and that's Jake. And that's how we know that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that our people are the Israelites, because you're a most rebellious house, man. You love to rebel against the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because they cause you to change, they cause you to check yourself, they cause you to straighten up and to be in order, which our people hate being in order, man. That's why they're so infatuated with the ways of America. That's why they love the ways of these different heathen nations and their gods and Islam and Christianity and atheism and black culture, because it allows them to be just as rebellious and as wicked as they want to be. They don't want to be held to a righteous and accountable standard of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because they find the ways of the Most High restrictive. You can't have no fun. They're always worried about what they can't do, you know, what the Lord said you can't do. But here it is, you got all this other liberty and freedom to do a bunch of other things. But as long as it ain't according to their, you know, to this world and according to their lust, they have a problem and they hate it, man. You see? It says, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be thou not rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. Meaning this word, this truth, you know, the judgments, you know, what our people need to ultimately do. That's what we're out here doing. We got to eat everything that the Lord put in our mouth to eat, which is this truth, man. And we got to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly, which we do all these things, man. But right now, we're in a time to where it's about to be bad and it's about to be ugly out here. We're not living in a time of peace and safety and partying and bullshitting and patting yourself on the back. We're living in times to where, hey, great judgment is about to come down, and we have to put you in the right spirit so that, you know, you can be spiritually and mentally prepared for the hell that's about to pop off here in Babylon the Great. See, but our people don't want to hear that. They want to hear smooth things. They want to hear that ain't nothing bad's going to happen, that they're going to be all right, that, you know, Trump is going to make America good again. They want to hear all these smooth and all these good things, but they don't want to hear the whole truth of the matter. But when you're dealing with, you know, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and men that are under them, you're going to hear the whole truth, whether you like it or not. It says, and when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein, which is the Holy Scriptures. You know, this is what the Lord has put in our mouth to come out here and speak, is what's written within the Scriptures. It says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe, speaking about the Scriptures. All right? Everything written in the Bible was not all good. It's not all loving. You can't say that God is, he just loves. Don't you know that God hates things? He hates wickedness. He hates lies. He hates thieves. He hates corruptness. He hates rebellion. You see, but when we come out here and tell our people these things, they get mad. They get offended. They want to say, oh, my God's not like that. Well, that's not what the God of the Bible says. God of the Bible says that he loves and he hates. He told you that there's things that you got to commandments that you got to follow, and things that you can't do. It's just the truth. All right? And it's our job to come out here and tell our people that, look, we're living in a time to where the end is about to come. The Lord's about to come back and judge America. This place, America is not a good place. This is an evil and wicked and corrupted place. And a lot of our people have become corrupted and wicked being here in Babylon the Great. And the only thing that can cleanse you and that can heal you is this word. All right, let me show you this. Let me show you what the book of Psalms says. Then I'm going to get to these other precepts I have. All right? The only thing that can cleanse you is the word of the Most High. This is Psalms 119 and 9. It says, I'll start at 7. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, and the heart in the Bible means your mind. It says, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments, I will keep thy statutes. Oh, forsake me not utterly. here's the point. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? So how can you cleanse your way? Now, some people will say you got to get baptized in water, but water's not really going to cleanse you, because I can baptize you in water and you can still be evil,
But
still
it's
be
a
rebellious.
signification of you being buried with him in his death.
Right.
And so as he's resurrected, so you are risen from the dead unto everlasting life.
Yeah,
Because
but it starts
walking on this earth with sin, what does it do?
It leads
You're
to death.
You're dead in sins and trespasses.
Right.
But he came that we might have life and that much more abundant.
Yeah. But
Right?
but yeah, he's coming. That's true. But also, it also takes you to change too.
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh yeah, I accept the Lord," but then you're still
Yeah,
doing all
you
this
still gotta
wickedness.
live it.
Right? You got to be a hearer of, not only a hearer of the word, but a doer of the word too.
Doer of the word.
You know. So otherwise, you're just deceiving your own self.
That's
You just
right.
say, "Oh yeah, I love the Lord," but then you don't keep
Doesn't
His
matter,
commandments.
You know all the Bible and all that, but his love causes you to live right for him.
Right. His Spirit
That's
will
the
be upon you. And then-
righteousness of Jesus Christ. We've been covered with his divine grace, his son Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Right.
I know that.
Yeah.
But
But
see, we're still here on earth, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
still going through situations. It says in this world you'll have trials and tribulations, but be of good cheer.
Yeah.
I've overcome the world.
Right. But it starts, the only way that you can navigate through all of the wickedness is you have to keep these what's written within here. This is
Not
this is
just
the
read
path.
it, but share it and
Share it
do
and live it. You gotta live it too.
And it's a hard thing in this
Yeah.
day and age because everybody's in want and in need.
Yeah,
No more stimulus, no more money the way they think anymore.
Yeah.
So it's either you're gonna go quit what you're doing and surrender and submit. Look
Right.
at Revelations 12:12. When you get alone, read it.
Well, I know what that
Don't
says.
read it out
No.
loud.
I know what it says. It says the devil's gonna come down with great wrath, seeing that we have but a short
He's
time.
already here.
Yeah.
See, in the beginning, he was in the book of Job. If you read about it, he was in the beginning there, and he went to see the earth, God's creation, the earth, right?
Right.
And so when he came in, the sons of God went to God, and then behind him came Satan, and he says, "Hey, where you been?" He
He's
says,
going to and fro throughout the earth.
"But listen, we're not the seven eyes of the Lord already in the earth. They're here now, but I'm saying they were in the earth back then when he was creating all that. Seven eyes of the Lord.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You
But-
know what I mean?
Yeah. But
So
the-
see, he knew, God knew, but he did that because he wanted to bless his faithful servant Job. A
Yeah.
double portion of what he had.
Yeah, but Job was faithful. Even though he lost everything, he still didn't deviate from the way. He
His
still didn't
wife wasn't.
go along with the world. Yeah, she wasn't. But he
What
told
did
her,
the wife say?
yeah,
What
you
did
should
she say?
curse the Most High. Most
You
High.
still hold
Right.
your integrity towards
Right.
God.
Well, you have to.
She said, curse God and die.
Right. What did he
All
say?
that has come upon you.
Right.
And he said,
Shall we not receive
Lord
not only
give it,
bad but good?
the Lord give it, the Lord take it. Blessed be the name.
Right.
With his lips he didn't sin, the Bible says.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But we're, like you said, we're living in these times, and there's hard times, but he says you're going to go through multiple trials and tribulations here on earth
Right.
as being a follower of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Because you have to walk
Yeah. He says,
basically
pick up
right.
your cross and come follow
Right.
me.
You got to walk righteously in the midst of all wickedness. Everything is trying to pull you to come away from this.
Yeah.
Everything in this society wants you to fight against the Most High, to be
Yeah.
wicked, to be
They
evil.
don't see any goodness, but Revelation backs that up.
Yeah.
No,
Well, the whole
No.
word backs it up, really.
2 Corinthians. He blinded the hearts and the minds of the non-believers,
yeah,
so they
unbelievers.
cannot believe the
Right.
truth. They
Yeah.
cannot receive it or
They're blinded.
understand it.
Right. People don't.
Right.
They don't understand that. But a lot of people are blinded. Hey, but just like I was reading Ezekiel, the Lord said we got to come out here and tell them whether they hear or whether they forbear.
Yeah.
We got to tell them anyway, because at the end of the day, they can't never say that we didn't know or we didn't hear. That's
Yeah,
not
we
true.
told them, you heard it,
Right.
it's on you.
But what did you do?
No, you're right.
You know?
Right. I like what you're doing. God
All
bless
right.
you.
All right. Let me finish the scripture for you. It says,
I'm not perfect, I'm human.
yeah, but we gotta try to. Of course, we can't be perfect in this flesh, but you gotta strive to try to be at least. That's the
try to
point.
be,
You gotta
yes,
put the
that's-
effort in to try to do right by the Most High, you know. But a lot of people they just don't care, you know. And sad. I mean, it's not sad, but hey, when that judgment day comes,
It's all over.
I don't know what to tell you, but hey.
It's appointed unto man once to die.
Right.
That's the natural day. Then face the judgment. Then there's the second day.
Yeah.
And you know what the second day
Oh
is.
yeah, I know what the second death
If you're
is.
not in the first resurrection,
Yeah.
Revelation says if you're not in the first resurrection, the second death.
Yeah. You know, your second death. Well,
It's being separated from God for eternity because he says, choose you either me or the
death.
way of the world.
Yeah.
And what does it lead to?
Yeah. Death. Hey, because I don't know if you know it or not, but the second death is going to be the nuclear missiles, the nuclear fire.
Yeah.
That's what's going to
Okay,
be the second
we
death.
already had
You know?
term warfare. We're having chemical warfare. They're
Right.
already experimenting with the spies.
Yeah.
So the next one is that.
Yeah. I was just
Nuclear holocaust.
I was just reading it right now. Russia is putting nukes in space right now.
Well, look at China. China
Yeah.
was firing missiles already that
Yeah.
can reach all the way here, and
Yeah. Russia too. They have those hypersonic missiles.
they all got that. They're all after the power.
Yeah.
But there's only one true power.
Yeah. Which is the
You
most
know
high.
where it is?
Hmm.
I believe it's in Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 8. It talks about no one has power over anything.
Oh yeah, only the most high is the ultimate power.
See, and people are, oh, I got the power.
Yeah,
No,
you ain't got no
you
power.
may, you may or may not have the Holy Spirit,
Yeah.
but you don't have power to do anything.
Right.
The Holy Spirit don't work like that. God don't work like that.
Yeah.
Because you say, kill them, annihilate them.
Mm.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
some lady told me I got power, so be careful. And I told her, you know what? And I went away 2 days later. The Lord gave me that Ecclesiastes 8:8.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay.
I just want you to read it. That's the right one I read. Ecclesiastes 8:8 and read it. Watch. The enemy don't like me because I told the truth to many people.
Oh yeah, the people
about,
hate the truth.
about that he has
8:8.
blinded their hearts.
Oh yes, yeah. This is Ecclesiastes 8:8. There's no man that have power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither hath he power in the day of death. And there is no discharge in that war, neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. Because life and death are in the hands of the Most High.
That's God telling
Yeah.
me nobody here has power. I don't
Right.
care what your supervisor said. Now I'm not there anymore.
Yeah.
Because see, I gave him the truth.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I gave them Revelations 12.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the scriptures say? Once you give them the truth, they're gonna hate you for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they had to get rid of me out of there.
Yeah.
Wickedness cannot stand God's righteousness.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit of power, the blood of Jesus, and also His divine grace, which is His Son Jesus. So
Right
it's
on.
okay. I'm not there no more.
Yeah.
I'm relieved. I'm financially, I'm stressed, but I have to give it to Him. He'll
Right,
make a
right.
way.
He'll
He
make
said
a
He'll
way.
make a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta believe that.
Yeah.
You know, it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but
It'll happen in
It'll
this
happen
time.
and when the Most High wants it to happen for you. It'll happen. It'll
That's
happen
it.
for you.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no problem, man.
God bless you.
All right, you too. All right. So let me go back to that.
Know the word, but I gotta live it.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. So let me go back to this, Ezekiel 10. It says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. You see, and that's what's written within the Holy Scriptures, man. Especially dealing with the history and the story that Israel fits within the narrative of the Scriptures. Lamentations, mourning, and woe is all throughout the Scriptures, and it was all brought upon us because of our rebellion and our going off against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See, and the Lord's about to bring heavy lamentations, mourning, and woe, especially right now in these end of days, man. All right? So let me get this real fast. Because, hey, like I said, tell them whether they want to hear or whether they forbear. And you got a lot of our people that are bucking up, that are rebellious, that are wicked, that, want to see harm done to the prophets, that want to see us getting taken off the internet, getting taken off of the streets. Because ultimately, that's right, because, hey, this word cuts deep. And it cuts and it offends a lot of people. So therefore, of course, they're going to hate the messengers and the men that are speaking in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. But we don't give a damn. We still going to come out here and preach this word like we were commanded to do. Like I said, whether they're here or whether they're forbear. And the majority of our people do not want to hear that Esau is about to come down with that great wrath, man. That mark of the beast is about to be presented before everybody, to where you're going to have to make a life and death choice, man. Whether you're going to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua or whether you're going to bow down and worship Esau, his image, and receive his mark in your right hand or in your forehead, man. And these things are literally right at the door, man. We're just one serious major event away from Esau bringing the MOTB and bringing in this the micro C-hip, man, which is the mark of the beast. I'm trying to get in the sunlight so I don't get too dark. All right. So it says here, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? So what if some don't believe that nuclear missiles are going to fall out of the sky and destroy America, Babylon the Great? What if they don't believe that the MOTB is the implantable RFID chip, man? What if they don't believe that all hell is about to break loose here in America? Financial collapse, societal collapse. They're about to start doing all type of black swan events, a cyber attack. What if they don't believe that World War III is right on the cusp of happening, and a lot of your children are going to get drafted to the front lines of that great meat grinder? What if they don't believe that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is going to crack those clouds and come back with the thousands of angels to judge and to make war on this earth? What if they don't believe that, man? It says what? What if they don't believe that we're the prophets? You know, the elder Manata Zakbar in South Carolina did a video with some nigga was coming on the comment board talking about y'all ain't the prophets, whatever. What if a nigga like that don't believe that we're not the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? Verse 4, God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but let every man a liar. You see? And if they ain't speaking according to this, let me get that. If they ain't speaking according to this word and according to prophecy, then there ain't no truth in them, man. So who gives a hell what you got to say? You always had unbelievers. You always had deniers of the prophets and the men of the Lord, man. Look what happened during the time of Noah, when all the sons of God was mocking and talking shit against Noah when he told him it was going to rain, when he was building the ark, when he was making his body a living sacrifice and doing what he had to do to be that faithful servant of the Most High, man. What happened in that day? All the niggas who didn't believe, they all got drowned, man. They got drowned in the depths of that flood, while Noah and his family and the animals were safe on that ark, man. It's going to be the same in these end times, man. All the unfaithful, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all you scoffers, you mockers, you unbelievers, you know, men, women, and children, all you niggas, you're going to die here in Babylon the Great. You're going to die here in America. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And it's our duty to come out here and to believe this message unto you. All right? Let me get this, man. This is Isaiah 8:20. It says, to the law and to the testimony. You know what? It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You see? So if they can't receive this word, if they can't hear what we're saying, if they ain't speaking according to prophecy, then guess what? There ain't no light in them, man. So the hell with them and what they believe and whatever the hell they got going on, man. So what does it say here? It says, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Absolutely not. Because you ain't controlling nothing. You can scoff and mock against us all you want to. It ain't going to change the judgment and the reality of what prophecy says is going to come to pass, man. All right? And while you're being drastically and horrifically judged by Yahweh Ba'ashem for your insolence and your disobedience in that day, hey, the men of the Lord are going to be safe and be protected, and we're going to be rewarded for our obedience and our diligence, man. While the rest of you, you're going to die a horrible death here in Babylon the Great. It says, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see? So the Most High is going to be justified in his sayings, man, and everything that he says is going to come to pass, and it's going to do exactly what it was made to do. And his his true prophets are going to be found faithful, man, and they're going to be rewarded. You see? Let me get this real fast. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23. The book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. It says, God is not a man that he should lie. See, what does the Most High have to lie for, man? The Lord don't have to lie. He's the omnipotent. He's the sovereign Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, creator of heaven and earth, man. Ruler of all things. Why does he have to lie to a puny mortal and puny his own creation, man? The Lord don't have to lie. Everything that he says and everything that he does is forever, man. All right? Nothing can be added to it. Nothing can be taken from it. And who are you, a measly mortal, man? All right? To tell the Most High that I don't believe in that book. I don't believe what the Most High says. How do we know there is a God? You goddamn fool. Look around you, man. The fact that you even sitting here breathing air, this is the fact that the Most High exists, man. The fact that the sun comes up and the sun goes down, all the operations of this universe, man. The fact that gravity is here holding this place, holding everything in place is an example that the Most High exists. Just because you got a problem with a creator don't mean that he don't exist. And I can't wait till the day that he shows himself and shows you that he exists. And a lot of you are going to learn by death, by pain, man. Numbers 23:19, it says, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Did not the Lord say he was going to flood the earth, and did he not do it? Just like the Lord said that these arrows are going to be shot from one end of the earth into the other. He said it. Is he not going? He's going to do it, man. The fact that these nations are testing these missiles and that they exist further proves the fact that the Most High's word is true. But I'm happy that the Lord has blinded the majority of 2/3 of our people from seeing these things and understanding them and repenting and humbling themselves, so that you can see it with your own bodily eyes and you can come to the realization at that moment that He is, man. It says, or hath He spoken, and shall He not make it good? See? So y'all better check yourself, man, and make sure you know exactly, the times that we're living in, all right? So let me get some of these articles, man. Show you what's going on around the world, man, because, hey, it's about to go down here, man. And one of the main things that we've been telling you about is this MOTB. Look at this. Which all this technology, all of this biometrics, all of this digital ID, all of this CBDCs, cashless societies, all of this technology, all of this, technology that's being presented, it's all just gradual steps until they eventually going to implement the MOTB in this society, man. So everything that you do, man, all this new technology is just a small step leading everybody into this future transhumanistic ultimate mark of the beast system. All right, which is when they collapse this financial system and bring in these CBDCs, it's going to come in this. It's going to come in the size of a grain of rice, man. You're not going to be able to buy or sell without your Caragua. Like I said, first they're going to let you do it on your phone. They're going to let you have certain apps. They're going to let you do, certain things that you can have that on your phone. But eventually, the main goal is to turn you into the cell phone and to put the technology inside of all of you, man. Listen to Klaus Schwab. Listen to Noah Harari. Listen to these WEF heads. Listen to the heads of these central banks and the World Bank leaders, man. This is where they want everything to eventually to go. And you literally have people right now with microchips literally inside of them right now operating on a day-to-day basis. It's just not on the point to where it's in the form of the mark of the beast. But hey, that technology has already been created since 2015. So it's here. They're just waiting for the right crisis and the right situation to bring it upon all you people. And the majority of you, 2/3 of you niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to take that MOTB. Because you love this world. You don't have no faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You done mocked and scoffed at the prophets. You didn't take the warning. And ultimately, the Lord has a spirit of, He put a blinding spirit upon you to where you're going to take and trust in this damn devil. And He's going to, you're going to willingly consent to that MOTB. And you're going to be destroyed in the presence of Yahushua and the holy angels, man. And a lot of you Israelite groups, too. A lot of you who buck up against the prophecy of the RFI, the MOTB being the chip. A lot of you are going to take that. You're going to take it, man. The Lord's going to put the spirit on you deniers and you proud Israelites to take that MOTB, because a lot of you love this world. A lot of you have been setting up shop and enjoying this world just a little bit too much, man. Making all this money, you probably got investments, niggas got stock options, niggas buying all these houses, niggas got 3, 4, 5 cars, you got millions upon dollars in the bank. A lot of you Jake is gonna end up taking that MOTB. You're gonna come up with some clever way, some justification for you to take that shit, and you're gonna lead your congregation right down that path of straight destruction, man. Because what? The deceiver and the deceived are Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. But anyways, it says science and tech, it says biometric entry for Major League Baseball games is becoming more prevalent. You see? What is biometric? Meaning that when you go into the stadium now, instead of having physical tickets, you're gonna be able to get inside by them scanning your face or reading your palm or putting on a thumbprint. Some form of biometric entry is only allowed in these Major League Baseball games in the near future, man. And it's gonna trickle down to the NBA, to the NFL, going to tennis matches, shit, pretty soon going into concerts, and then we already know pretty soon going into every major market, food place, business, Barnes and Nobles. Eventually all companies are going to give in into this MOTB system. You see, they're just slowly, gradually working everybody to accept this technology as the new normal. till eventually you're going to accept it in your right hand and in your forehead, and when that's the only option available for you to buy or sell or to have some type of livelihood in this beast system that this devil is about to implement. And we've been telling you this ad nauseum, all right? It says the Major League Baseball biometric system known as go-ahead entry will this season be used at stadiums, including by early adopters Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas, you see? And it's going to get to the point to where this is going to be the only way that you can get in. Now, at first, they might let you still use tickets or a ticket on your phone, but eventually, they're going to come to the point saying, look, this is the only way that you can get in. Either you're going to adjust and consent to this system, or you're not going to watch baseball games live and in person anymore. Tough titty, man. See, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to just keep rolling it out until it's going to be the only option. So you're going to have to either get down with it, or you're going to be excluded out of society. You're going to be excluded from participating in this new world order, man. You see, and these devils is getting you people totally, sucked in and juiced in and so used to it that it's going to the point to where it just becomes the norm. And then eventually you're just going to consent to it, and you're going to just ultimately be deceived and tricked into, trusting in this damn devil and worshiping him as a god and as a goddamn, as an absolute power. It says the use of biometric facial recognition surveillance tools at sporting venues around the world started some years ago and got sped up. You see, and that's what's happening. Oh, let me get that real fast. You see, it's everything is speeding up. This technology is speeding up. Some Daniels. It ain't popping up, but scriptures tell you that knowledge shall increase, man. And that's why this technology and all this shit is all being sped up, man. Faster and faster and faster. Till eventually, next thing you know, the majority of these access to these stores and these businesses, eventually they're all going to be like this. They're already doing it to where certain businesses, they only accept cash. And it's only going to accelerate faster and faster until one day you're going to wake up and your entry into any place, you're going to have the proper, digital ID forms to function and to access in the society. It says it got sped up or exacerbated, as opponent of the trend might say, with the P. Incidentally, a key reason organizations like MLB and other leagues give us for using such system is to speed up entry into stadiums. This means that instead of a ticket, fans will be showing their faces to the cameras and feeding their biometric data into the system, man. See? And we know where that's going to lead. We know where this speeding up of this technology is all leading to. The MOTB. See, the mark of the beast, man. And eventually, you're going to have all of your biometrics, all of your information, all is going to be stored within your charagma, man. All right, all within your charagma. All right. You see, I think it was a little bit more in there. It says, in other words, this is once again about negligible convenience in exchange for unforeseeable consequences of one's privacy, given the type of data gathered. You see, it's all a snare and a trap, man. They're preventing this as convenience, to make things faster, to make things move quicker. But really, it's a snare and a trap, really, for you to give up more and more privacy to these goddamn government agencies, until eventually, you're going to have to give up all your information, and it's all going to be stored right in your right hand or in your forehead, man. It says, for now, the good news, depending on where you stand on the issue for baseball lovers in the U.S., is that the service is opt-in. Yes, it's opt-in for a time. They always do that. They always give you the option to opt in, to let everybody to kind of get, go in it and mess around with it and see, oh, that is kind of more convenient. Till eventually, it's not going to be an opt-in. It's not going to be an opt-in. It's going to be a definite, man, indefinite or definite, to where either you're going to get down with the system or you're going to be excluded out of it, man. Either you're going to have all of your biometrics and your information within your charagma, or you're going to be killed, you're going to be oppoed or separated from the system, man. You see, everything is a gradualization step, but it's all leading to the MOTB. It says the bad is that after Minute Maid Park and 3 other venues deployed it at sports opening day this year, it will eventually be used by every team at some point. See, and it's starting with the MLB, but it's going to be in the NFL, it's going to be in the NBA. Shit, to get into universities, to get into schools, to get into the grocery stores. This is going to be a global beast system in the near future, man. Don't be deceived, man. Don't be so goddamn simple, man. That's why you gotta know who your enemy is. You gotta not be be ignorant of Satan's devices, man. It says go-ahead entry announced by MLB in August of last year was the first tested by the Philadelphia Phillies. Now Houston Astros will start using it in late March, first during exhibition games. As the season officially starts, the local press are quoting team officials. Those eligible must be 18 years old, and to use the go-ahead entry, they will first have to have a digital ticket via MLB's Ballpark app, and then use the same app to take a picture of themselves. See, more biometric access. This is where everything is headed, man. In the future, if you don't have your digital IDs in place, you're not going to be able to do shit in this society. That's why everything is going cashless, everything is going digitalless, everything is going walletless, man. And you got all these different corporations and businesses that are all on board. That's trying to be the ahead of the curve. That's trying to position themselves to where you're going to have multiple different companies that's giving you brain chips, that's giving you MOTBs, that's going to be able to take your biometric data and let you, integrate yourself into the beast system, man. All for your digital enslavement, man. See, got another article dealing with this shit, man. So, hey, the MOTB is all over the place. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It says another article. Klaus Schwab says humans who refuse to merge with AI will soon become extinct, man. See, this is where everything is going. This is all part of their New World Order, man. This is what transhumanism is all about. To merge man with machine, ultimately to let this devil put brain chips in you so that they can, hack and track into your brain, put all these microchips in you so that they could have access to the inside of you, not just the outside. Hey, these devils, like the brother Yashawama say, they want those eyes, man. They want to know what's going on, not only outside, but inside of you, man. And they want to have complete, total control over what's happening on the inside. They literally want to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, let me get this scripture pop into my head real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, and the modern day prince of Tyrus is Esau, right? Say unto the princess Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, meaning amongst above all the people. It tells you that in Revelations, The seas and the people represents all the people, and that's what Esau and Klaus Schwab and these elites ultimately are in the spirit of, with their technology, with their CERN, with their CRISPR gene editing technology, with their ability to make GMOs, their satellites all in the sky, the artificial intelligence. This nigga really feels that he is a god, man. All right, and that's why he's going to get you people to merge with his technology so that he can be the technological overlord and a technological god over all of you people, with brain chips in you, with him having access to the inside, knowing what you're thinking, having access to all your biometrics, with the press of a button, he can probably send an electromagnetic shock to your microchip if you buck up or if you talk shit or if you think things that he don't want you to think. And they got technology like that now where you can put headphones in your ear and they can know whether you're focused on the task at hand, or if you was thinking about popping your female coworker, they have access to read your brain frequencies and rhythms to know exactly what you was thinking. They literally have technology that exists like that, and that's what they're going to eventually try to establish and bring this whole transhumanism agenda to you people for, so that he can play a digital technological god over all of humanity and all of the existence and erase the Most High out of the equation, man. You better get down what this damn devil is really trying to do. See? It says, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, Yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. You see? And that's this damn devil Esau. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. And by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. You see? And that's why ultimately, you know, the Lord's going to destroy this devil and show himself that he is just a man. But all of this technology, look, and the shit that Esau is showing you right now, that's some low-level shit. He got some very highly advanced technology from the Most High on the left hand. And you got to understand, this is why he's so puffed up. This is why he's so arrogant. This is why the scriptures refer to him as thou most proud, man. You see, he said that he's wiser than Daniel. And Daniel was a wise man. He was given all type of mysteries and prophecies and secrets from the Most High. Hey, on the left hand, the Most High has given Esau that type of capability, man. You see, to do particular things, to have this type of technology. And this is why he's so fucking puffed up, man. And this is why this devil Klaus Schwab is saying what he's saying. Humans who refuse to merge with AI will soon become extinct. You see? And this is this devil's thought process. This is the world that he's trying to create. If you don't merge and get down with his technology and his AI and his brain chips, you're going to, like I said, I'm going to read that in Revelations, you're going to be killed. You're going to be oppoed. You're going to be excluded from functioning in this man's new world order. You're not going to be able to buy or sell or eat or travel or have an existence or to get on a train, to do anything if you don't merge yourself and bow down and worship his image and take his mark. It says, World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab has warned that humans who refuse, humans who refuse to merge with artificial intelligence will soon find that they have no place in society. And I just heard Bill Gates saying the same shit, man. You see? So they're telling you where things are headed. They're letting you know. And the ancient prophets of old seen all this before. Let me get this, man. I've been holding it for a while, but I was just waiting to read out some of these articles before I get it. So you have to understand, man, this is what John the Revelator was speaking about and what he saw. All right? And this is Revelation chapter 13, verse, let me see. I start at 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. All right? Let's get this word for miracles. Because that's what this technology and what he's trying to ultimately, you know, doing with all this shit is. There's miracles, man. And deceiveth them, all right, by those miracles. And the word is samayon. It says that by which a person or a thing is distinguished, blah, blah, blah. It says a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature. That's why when you watch that movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp, what did he do? He's transcended the bounds of an ordinary human being by merging himself with technology, man. He was able to do, you know, could hack into any computer. He was able to, you know, use those little those fucking what do you call it? That graphene oxide to control people's brains, to make humans you know, do his bidding, to, you know, control their bodies and their minds and to look inside of them, all type of shit, man. And that's what the shit that Esau is on. It says, of miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by him, or by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is the Most High's. And Esau trying to plead his own cause as God, man, but on the left-hand side. You see? Of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen. Is he not saying that with that Elon Musk brain chip? Oh, we're going to be able to make the blind to see and the lame to walk. You know, people who have missing limbs, we can use this technology to make them be able to use limbs. He had the brain chip in the monkey, and he was playing Pong without even using the controller, man. You see, and now he got all this different technology, the brain chips to try to accelerate your learning to make you smarter. He's talking about you can have telekinesis and all type of other shit with this technology and merging man with machine. This is why he's saying that if you don't get down with their get down, you're going to be left out of society, man. And see, a lot of these miracles are going to deceive a lot of the people, especially when these niggas start seeing the lame to walk, I mean, the crippled to walk, people with prosthetics doing all type of shit, seeing somebody IQ go from 60 to 200 via a brain chip insert, seeing them download all type of information, like on the Matrix, to these people going through these these trials and tests. Matter of fact, look at all these dumbasses walking around with those Apple goggles on, man. That's part of the miracles. And then now I was reading articles, a lot of people are sending those shits back because a lot of them are getting severe headaches from that technology, man. So that shows you that Esau's technology is flawed and it's not 100%. And you can't obtain righteousness and godhood through wickedness and technology. It's only through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. See? It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Is not that what Klaus Schwab saying? If you don't get down with this technology, you're gonna cease to exist out of existence, man. You're gonna be left behind. You're gonna be killed. You're gonna be, you're gonna be obsolete, man. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Dealing with that whole MLB biometrics entry now. That's part of it. That's a gradual step. It's saying what? You're not going to be able to buy MLB tickets or baseball tickets or NFL tickets unless you put all your biometrics into their system and scan your face so that you can go into the park. Eventually, you're not going to be able to just go and buy a physical ticket, man. They're going to need your biometrics to scan your face and other things in order for you to have entry. So you're not going to be able to buy in that aspect of buying tickets to a baseball game if you don't get down with their transhumanism system, if they don't have the required prerequisites in order for you to function within the society, man. And it's all going to culminate within the MOTB, man. That mark of the beast. It's going to be the crowning of their achievement, man. You see? It says, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see? And what did Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates say? It says, speaking at a 2024 World Government Summit, Schwab declared that humanity is transitioning into a new era where humankind will transition into the intelligent age. Esau basically saying into his age, the so-called God age of technology, and Esau being the God of it, man. So he's telling you what they ultimately planning to do. You got to be able to read between the lines. Now, of course, not to just come out and straight up tell you that this is going to lead to the mark of the beast, and this is what's written in the Bible, and we are the Edomites that the Bible speak of, and our agenda is, to forward our agenda, and they're not going to come out and tell you that, man. They're going to present it as convenient, as convenient, as tech savvy, as the new era, as the future, and either he's going to tell you either you got to get along or you're going to get left behind, man. Hey, we say sayonara, nigga. Hey, we ain't getting along and we ain't going along with that shit. Our faith and trust is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? It says, now we are speaking not just about the fourth industrial revolution, we are speaking about the transition of humankind into a new era which is not just characterized by technology. Ultimately, they're saying, look, we're done with the creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, we're far more advanced. Now we're a God now. Now I caught, like Noah Harari said, we don't have to worry about the God of the Bible. That's fake news now, because they have this technology to where they can make it rain. They can cause earthquakes. They can use their Project Bluebeam to make shit look like it's real. They got their own little bootleg version of celestial powers with their man-made chariots, man. They're able to grow meat in the lab. They're able to grow back a limb and do all this crazy shit. Have a designer babies. I can make a baby look like this or have this colored eyes. This man is truly on really on his high horse, man. And he feels that now that he's surpassed the God of the Bible. And he wants everybody in this world to bow down unto him and to worship him and to go along with his program and to worship him and become his goddamn subject, man. Where he's going to make man in his own image, man. It's heavy, but this is what these devils are doing. It says, Schwab told the audience he questioned ChatGPT about what's the next wave. See, so instead of, conversing with the Almighty, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, these devils could converse with ChatGPT. You see? They convert with them and they listen, they take counsel from these supercomputers and their AI, artificial intelligence, man. You see? What he questioned ChatGPT about the next wave of human evolution, what it looked like, and concluded, look, the next wave of human, well, I don't like to say evolution, but the next wave is the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai being changed. Let me get that real fast. All right? What this nigga talking about? This nigga Esau tripping. See, but Esau's trying to get what the elect are going to get, but he's trying to accomplish it on the left-hand side through wickedness, man. All right? Let me see. This is 1 Corinthians 15:39. It says, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrials. Right now, we're in the terrestrial bodies right now, this fleshly bodies. But when the Lord changes us, he's going to give us terrestrial bodies, but with celestial powers, man. We're going to be immortal. We're not going to die. We're not going to sin. We're not going to go off. All right? He's going to put his laws and commandments in our inward parts, and the Israelites are going to be the gods on the planet Earth, man. We're going to be the immortal ones. We're going to be the ones with the spiritual power to control the elements, to, rain down fire from heaven, to read your thoughts, to do all type of miraculous powers that Yahweh Shai showed some of those when he walked the earth. All right? But even Yahweh Shai said, things that I've done, you're going to do and greater when we're in the kingdom, man. So Esau is trying to get what the elect are going to get, but through his own means and through his bootleg ass technology, which I'm going to show you, that shit fails miserably and it's not 100% accurate, and it fails and is flawed, all right? It says, there is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, for one star differeth from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. You see, and that's what we're about to be, raised in incorruption when the Lord changes these bodies, man. All right, and ain't no heathen going to take part of this, of these new bodies, man. You got these bug-out Israelites telling you that the other nations can have salvation and be delivered. That's a goddamn lie, man. They're not going to receive this glory that the elect are going to receive. All right. It says, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor. It is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness. It is raised in power. You see? And that's what the elect are going to receive. Those glorified bodies. And we're going to be raised in power. But Esau is trying to do it on the left hand with brain chips, with merging himself with transhumanism, trying to, download his consciousness into the cloud. All this silly shit, man, which ain't going to happen. Which is all the pipe dream. All right? It says, it is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. So it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven, you see? And we're going to be just like Yahweh Shai, that glory we had with him from the beginning, the elect. And we was helping them create the universe and create everything that you see. We're going to go back into that glory, starting with the elect of Israel, man. All right? It says, and as is the heavenly, such are they that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthy, so shall we also bear the image of the heavenly. See? And that's what Esau is trying to obtain, but through his own bullshit, man. See? It says, now this I say, brethren, the flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. You see? Because we're not going to enter into the kingdom of heaven with these fleshly bodies that we have now. These weak bodies that's prone to sin and that's weak and that can get sick and that can transgress and that can go off. You see? We're going to shed these and we're going to inherit those incorruptible bodies. You see? It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. You see? That's what we're going to inherit. See? Esau ain't inherited not man bit of that, man. I don't give a damn how many brain chips or how much transhumanism or how much, technology he's trying to merge himself with and do all this super sophisticated shit. It's not going to turn him into an immortal power or a god, man. That's reserved for the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. And eventually all Israel is going to be on this superhuman level. It says, where was it? Oh, it says that, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law, you see? Because in those new bodies, we're not going to sin anymore. So we're not going to die. We're not going to be prone to getting colds and having flus and getting cancer, having bad backs. We're not going to age, and age and get old and get all decrepit, man. We're going to be immortal, man. And we're going to pass down that immortality and that celestial power down to our offspring and to our offspring's offspring, man. And we're going to be a nation of kings and priests and gods on the planet Earth, man. You know, going back into the sons of God, the Nephilim, the fallen ones, man. They was renowned back in those days, but, you know, they went off and they fell. But this time we're not going to fall. We're not going to sin anymore. We're going to be raised up. But Esau is trying to accomplish that, but on the left hand, which is going to completely fail, man. You see? So it says, Schwab told audience he questioned ChatGPT about what the next wave of human evolution would look like and concluded a new dawn of human civilization approaches. The deepest needs and aspirations of humanity will be harmonized with technologies such as AI, robots, the Internet of Things, 3D printing, genetic engineering, quantum computing, and more. And all the shit he's trying to accomplish with, he needs the creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in order to try to implement these things, man. He's not doing it on anything that he created or anything that he just did on his own. He has to use the creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which shows you, like I read in Ezekiel 28, he ain't no God, man. He's just a man, a proud man, all right? It says, and he's getting all this according to the AI chat, which shows you is bullshit because he created AI. He set up AI. He's feeding AI the information that he wants these AI chatbots to know. So really, it's kind of like he's telling AI to say what he really wants to do, but it's all going to come to naught any fucking way. It's all a pipe dream and it's all stupid. But you're going to have a lot of people that's going to be deceived by this shit. That's going to be deceived and lied to, and then follow this man to their own death and destruction at the return of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, getting more detailed about what this dystopian Fox utopia might look like, the WEF transhumanist said humans will be merged with the digital world and that our biological dimensions will be altered. Schwab even predicted the world will look completely different than it is now within just 10 years. Yeah, they're going to have their ass chipped up, dipped up, you know, a straight robot to the damn New World Order and these left-handed demons, man. Where your life will be pure hell, man. Where you're going to wish, you know, where you're going to have a life where you're going to just, it's going to be like that movie Ready Player One. Where the only reality you're going to live in is an altered reality. Where true life is going to be so shitty and so hell, so much of a hell that you're going to want to be in one of those, have one of those goddamn Apple eye things on you and live in the goddamn metaverse each and every day, because that's going to be the only place where you're going to have a false sense of what reality truly is. That's going to be the only place where you can really, live in a fantasy world to where, you know, things are not as bad as they are really in reality, man. So the hell what this nigga's talking about, man. All right, and it's all going back into that MOTB. It's all linking with the mark of the you know what. Look at this. It says China's social credit system updated to incorporate central bank digital currency. See, and China is the model. Even Klaus Schwab said that himself. China is the model. And what do you have over there? A total social credit store to where people are punished and deemed. You got to have a certain good credit score and be a good slave in that society in order to do particular things. See? I got another preset. Yeah, so hey, don't believe the hype, man. Don't believe in this nigga Esau. He gonna sell you a good dream, man. But like I said, it's all ultimately to destroy you and to snare you into a trap, man. Nothing that he says can be trusted, all right? It says Proverbs 26 and 22. It says, the words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips and layeth up deceit within him. So everything that he is saying and offering to you people is all deceit, man. It sounds good. He's going to package it up real good, but he's really uttering out, he really hates all you people, man. And he's going to show his hatred for you by locking you and trapping you into this digital slave system, man. And when he gets you in it, oh, it's going to come down like, it's going to be real draconian and real harsh, man, and real brutal, all right? It says, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, you see? So don't believe this nigga, man. Whatever he's offering you, you better believe it's an ulterior motive. It's not to help and forward mankind and humanity. It's to enslave all of you people into this digital slave system so that he can play God, man. You know, that's all it's really all about. Him trying to establish and forward his kingdom and his rulership on this planet Earth via technology. See, and to X out the Most High and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And a lot of you, men like us, the prophets, the men of the Lord, you know, all of these, the third witnesses, as brothers like to say, all of these truthers and these people exposing this devil, they're not going to be no seat at the table for men like us, man. They're going to be looking to exterminate and to get rid of anybody that they know would not bow down and will not be deceived and would not fall into this snare and this trap of their new world order. What need will they have of you, man? Because all you're going to continuously do is buck up against the system and rise up and protest and, you know, try to inform other people what's really happening. You have to be taken completely out of the way. They just want the simple, they want the dumb, and they want the gullible, man. Which the majority of these people all fit into that category, man. You see? They're not going to be able to re-educate the elect. That's why they're hoping that they can destroy the elect of the Most High, man. That's why we have to prepare our minds to know that, hey, some of us are going to have to die as martyrs. Some of us are going to have to get our heads put in the guillotine. Some of us are going to be brought before governors and before mayors and before the elites to give our testimony and faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and they're going to, you know, put us, you know, try to deceive us with the threat of death and just put us to death, man. See, but in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that's going to be a glorious and a righteous death. Hey, so hey, either way for the elect, it's a win-win. But this devil is going to take it there, right? It says, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. You see? His hatred is covered by deceit. He's lying to you people. And like I said, he got the suit on, he got the tie. He sounds like what he's saying is really cool, but really it's words of hatred, but it's being masked with deceit and a smile and benevolence and convenience and forwarding humankind. But really, he can't wait for you people to get ensnared and for you people to bow down and take his image and to take his mark, man. That's when he's truly going to show you just how much he furiously hates your guts, man. He's going to torture a lot of you. He's going to put a lot of you to death and bring all type of hell upon you people, man. So this man cannot be trusted under any circumstances, man. It says, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. And that's what's happening now. We're literally out here exposing this guy, man. Esau is being made bare. He cannot hide himself anymore, man. But now he's trying to save face. He's trying to come with all these niceties. And I even got another article to where now Klaus Schwab and them are trying to change their trajectory and say now this is all about humanitarian. You know, it's not about technology. No, they're switching it up because people are catching on. People are not falling for the okie doke, you know? A lot of people are waking up to the bullshit. You see? Here we go. Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. You see? So now he can't hide himself. So now he has to come with a whole new agenda. He has to come in a whole new angle with his agenda, man, and present it as, you know, something completely different because people are waking up and catching on to the bullshit. It says, his seed is spoiled to his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. It says, for thus saith Yahweh, because behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink. Meaning slavery, man. You're going to be brought down. You're going to be paid for what you have done. It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Talking about America, which is the modern day Basra, man. All right? So this man is not to be trusted, man, under any circumstances, all right? So let me go back here. It says China has updated its social credit score system to incorporate central bank digital currencies. And China is not doing this. They're getting this shit from Esau. They're getting it from these elites, from these central bankers, man. They're not doing this on their own accord. This is not their agenda. This is Esau's agenda. He's just giving it to the Chinese to be the model and to test it out there on their citizens so that he can eventually, you know, run tests and see how it works so that he can bring it eventually to the States and to Europe and to the whole world. It says a credit score of 650 is already required for buying food in the supermarkets. Remember, they told you what the CBDC will look like, the size of a grain of rice, man. It's going to come in the form of a subdermally implanted charagma, man. All right, it says what? You will need a credit score of 650 for buying food in this supermarket using facial recognition payments. Same thing happening with the MLB. Same thing happening over there in China, man. Like I said, right now, they're just requiring you to have the facial recognition, but it's going to go deeper and deeper and deeper, man. And eventually, you know, in order for you to receive your CBDC, you're going to have to, only way you're going to be able to receive it is to have it implanted within you. You're not going to be able to get it eventually. You know, eventually you might be able to use it on your phone, but eventually it's going to have to be inside of you, man. It says, so what happens if your score is not high enough? A video has recently resurfaced showing how one Chinese citizen's life is being turned upside down due to his low social credit score. It says, due to his low social credit score and placement on a list of untrustworthy people, Chinese journalist Leo Hu was banned from flying, but that was just the beginning. You see, they'll have the ability to lock you out of society and functioning in the private and public sectors with a press of a button, man. See, this is what the whole system is all about. This is where this devil is leading all of humanity, man. And this is where a lot of you simple-minded niggas are gonna bow down and accept this system to your own detriment, to your own enslavement, man. All right, to where you ain't gonna have all this freedom. You know, niggas think they're gonna join the New World Order and they're gonna have financial freedom. You're gonna have financial privacy. You're gonna be able to store up a bank account. You're gonna be going shopping, buying all these clothes, being a sneakerhead, having, you know, Floyd Mayweather, he gonna have all these fleets of cars. This nigga, he gonna take all of that shit because he's gonna tell you, you having all of this clothes and cars, you using up all this energy, you eating all this meat, you taking all these trips is bad for the environment, man. It's destroying this, it's destroying the planet. So we're gonna have to hinder you from doing all this shit, man. You're only gonna be able to operate and use whatever we, you know, the amount of energy we give you to use, that's all you can use. It's gonna lock you in that goddamn 15-minute city where you're gonna be, you know, sitting your ass down somewhere, man. You know, only drinking 2 glasses of water a day, eating only so many, grams of meat a month, you know, and everything that you do is gonna have a fucking ESG score on it. So, you know, if you smoke one cigarette, that's gonna be, you know, all you can smoke for the whole goddamn month because one cigarette is gonna have a fucking ESG score on it. You know, that can of soda you drink is gonna have an ES score. However you travel from one place to another, it's all going to be, it's all going to have scores of how much carbon you're emitting in the earth, and it's going to be restricted from you, man. It's going to be a pure hell, man. It's not going to be life. It's not going to be anything that you could imagine. But in the meantime, these elites, they're going to be jet set, and they're going to be eating all type of real Wagyu steak beef, smoking all the cigarettes, drinking all the wine, traveling all over the earth, having all these different things that you once had, you know, at your disposal. While you living with 2 or 3 pieces of clothes, you're gonna have 2 outfits, 1 pair of shoes, you know, 3 pair of underwear, you know, totally just restricted in the Most High's creation under this damn devil Esau, man. It says, I can't buy property. My child can't go to private school, Hugh told CBS. You feel you're being controlled by the list at all times, you see? Because that's what it's about. Total, complete control, man. You see? It says experts in the region believe the Chicoms keep secret how the scoring truly works so the system can go on as long as possible to impact behavior. See, it's all about control, man. And they're going to control your behaviors, man. They're going to tell you, look, don't, you know, it's going to be like Demolition Man. It's going to be certain words are going to be outlawed, certain actions are going to be outlawed, and everything is going to be punishable by restricting your access to resources and potential things on this planet Earth under this system. All right, when the Most High said he came to give us life and more abundantly, man. So the hell with Esau, what he got going on, man. Hey, you better off going to the spirit world than to bow down and being caught up in this digital beast hell system. It says stateside, more Americans are beginning to realize that the transition to a cashless system allows them to be easily controlled in a similar manner. Yeah, it's all about control, man. You're gonna bow down to the image of the beast, man. All right. And that's why, you know, they're going to just totally freaking turn everybody out, man. Pedophilia is going to be legalized, you know. Hey, whenever they tell you, look, it's time for you to take your required V, you're going to have to take that shit. If you buck up and say you don't want to take it, you're going to be penalized in real time. You're going to be restricted. Shit, they might even send the drones in. Send in the robot police to come in and kick in your door, put you in a goddamn in prison indefinitely so you can be re-educated. Or they might just put you to death, man. You know? And this is all things that we've been warning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, that all this thing is coming, man. All right? And what else we got here, man? Look at this shit. Oh, look at this. It says Air Force and Space Force unveiled major overhaul to prepare for a war with China. See? Because now there's talks that Russia is putting nukes in space. China is putting nukes in space. See? This is more prophecy. The Third World War. That's about to happen. Man, let me get that in Revelations 11. See? So, hey, we're doing our job as far as giving our people the warning, man. Telling you what's to come. Telling you to repent. Return to Yahweh Shem Shai. Take heed to the prophets and the men of the Lord, man. Humble yourself. You know, come out of this world, man. You know, flush this shit and your aspirations, the hope of America down the toilet, man. Now, of course, I'm not telling you just to go quit your job and go live in your van somewhere, but hey, you got to work. You got to make money. Do what you got to do to, you know, to get your daily bread and to make your ends meet, get your rent paid, take care of your family and your children, you know, put food on the table and all that. But as far as being heavily invested in this world, looking 2 years, 5 years, another year down the future, man, hey, that's all in vain and vanity, man. This devil is about to bring all hell and all, you know, the Lord's about to bring all hell, and he's about to judge this place. This place is about to fall and it's about to collapse. So you got to be in the right mind frame, in the right spirit to be taken care of during these times, man. To be doing what's pleasing in the sight of the Most High, man. To stop, you know, living after, you know, loving this world and the things that are in this world, man. But to come back to Yahweh Shem Shai and seek the old paths wherein is a good way before all hell and all judgment break loose, man. Oh, that's what I was going to do. All right, this is Revelations chapter 14. I always get those confused. 11 and 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that third woe is World War III, which is right on the cusp, which is being spoke about each and every single day. But you got all these major superpowers preparing for war, gathering for war. You know, over there in Israel, it's getting still hot and heavy over there with the Gaza shit. The Ukraine shit is popping off. Now America is talking about, you know, going to war with Russia. And it says what? The U.S. Air Force and Space Force announced a plan for a major overhaul of force structure to prepare for a future war with China in the Asia Pacific, man. See? So war is on the table, man. That third war is coming quickly, and the Lord is preparing these Gentiles for war. And now they're talking about bringing in this draft, and like I said, a lot of you Gen Zers, a lot of you are going to get drafted into the front lines of the great meat grinder, man. All right? They're about to start doing false flags attacks, blaming them on Russia, blaming cyber attacks on Russia. Now they're claiming that Russia is looking to go into Poland and to attack the EU, so America and its allies have to be prepared. So, hey, it's all popping off and taking place. It says the plan was announced on Monday by Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall and other officials, and includes a total of 24 changes, including 16 for the Air Force, 5 for the Space Force, and 3 for the entire Department of the Air Force. We are out of time, Kendall said at the Air and Space Force Associates Warfare Symposium, which is here in Colorado. Why do I say that? It's not that I enjoy sounding like a broken record. It's because for at least 2 decades, China has been building a military that is designed, purpose-built to deter and defeat the United States if we intervene in the Western Pacific. And guess what? You are going to intervene because the Most High is going to put the Spirit on you to intervene and to get involved in that whole situation over there, man. Just like He's going to cause you to get involved over there and let the least of the flock, which is those small hats, draw you out into that Third World War and to go into the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. And which I just read an article that I think Iran just tested nukes, man. And that was one of the things that the West has said Iran cannot possess nuclear power because they know eventually they're going to blow those small hats right off the goddamn map. So they're going to have to get involved in that, which once America gets involved over there in Iran, then Russia's going to get involved. China's going to get involved. And then Russia's been giving all those Hamitic nations all types of grains and giving them military and helping them build themselves up. So everybody is being drawn into that Valley of Jehoshaphat over there, man, where Yahushua is going to judge and make war upon all these heathen nations, man, which is a good sign for the prophets and the men of the Lord, and is signifying closer to our salvation is drawn out. See? So it says, Alvin said the Air Force would focus more on large-scale military exercises instead of the smaller drills that has prioritized for the past few decades. Large-scale means multiple weapon systems, multiple capabilities, coming together in a combat simulated environment and showing our ability to execute the mission that's going to be expected of the U.S. in the high-end conflict. And guess what? That's going to involve people being drafted because the recruitment numbers are too low for Babylon the Great. And that's why I believe they're bringing a lot of these migrants too, because they're going to allow them dumbasses to have citizenship if you go fight in the great meat grinder, which a lot of them will do it. You see? And I saw another article too where now they're trying to give older people that volunteer for the army like a $75,000 signing bonus, man. So these niggas is desperate, all to be totally destroyed because America's not going to win this third world war, all right? And if you got sons and daughters and nieces and nephews that's in the United States military, hey, when they go over there to the Middle East, they ain't coming back home, man. They're going to be totally annihilated in the great meat grinder, man. And a lot of you, that's why a lot of you tribes, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans in the army, you better get the fuck out, man. Because you're going to find yourself fighting against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the holy angels, man. And you are going to be melted right on the spot, man. All right? Straight up melted and annihilated, man. And these are things that we've been warning about, you know, over and over and over again. Hey, and we're at the time to where these things are about to come to pass. See? What else I got? Look at this. This is how you know about the rage war on you citizens too. It says, California Governor Newsom, it's time to repeal the Second Amendment. See? In response to the recent shootings at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade in Missouri, Newsom said it was time that guns were completely banned. You see? It's like we tell you all the time, hey, you know, they're going to be an invasion here in America too. They're gonna come up against you American citizens. We know that sedition is coming. You know, whatever happens with this election, whether they steal it, whether they cancel it, it's going to be sedition and uproars of the people. And these devils are going to try to do all that they can to disarm the American public because they know that everybody here is packing heat, man. And that's why we know it's going to get so ugly here in Babylon the Great. You know, man's not going to have pity on his neighbor. They're going to invade one another, destroying each other with the sword and for the lack of bread. Hey, all these things are prophesied to happen here. Famine, war, pestilence, you know, diseases. Like I said earlier, all those new diseases popping up. Disease X, man. It's going to be complete and utter chaos going on here in Babylon the Great, which Esau thinks he's going to, you know, use that to his advantage to rise out of the ashes and start his new world order. But the Lord's going to put all type of hell and monkey wrenches, you know, in Esau's agenda and his plans till eventually, hey, Yahushua just going to show up and totally, you know, just melt this place, man. Yeah, what else I got? It says, Newsom shared, we cannot accept the status quo. We need to pass a constitutional amendment to prevent gun violence nationwide. Okay, well, you know, what about all these goddamn anti-depression drugs that you are, you know, readily, easily handing out to all these American citizens who are depressed and who are bugged out, that are causing a lot of these people to be on a whole nother level, man. Causing these people to be a bunch of goddamn psychos, you know, being not in their right minds, man. Highly violent, highly unpredictable, you know, violent, aggressive, man. You know, you play a huge part in there too with your pharmaceutical companies, man. So this place is just completely just screwed up, man. This place is just it's a land of confusion, and it just needs to be ultimately destroyed, man. As you can see, hey, they're getting ready to come for your guns, man. You know, because they know what's going to happen here in the society eventually. You know, they know all hell is about to break loose. This is why all those billionaires and these elites, they're all prepping and getting inside of their bunkers, man. You know, Mark Zuckerberg building bunkers. Even some of these rich rappers and entertainers, even they're building bunkers, man, because they know eventually something bad is about to happen here in this society, man. You know, so they're preparing, they're getting ready. You see? What else I got? I think that's about it. I gotta get ready to go to the plantation, man. Oh, yeah, look at this. It says, official study, 80% of Americans consuming infertility drugs via popular cereals. So we're all being destroyed here, man, you know? This is not our rest. This place will pollute it and it will destroy you with a sword of destruction. This is why your mind should be on the kingdom of heaven and salvation and the return of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so we can get the hell up out of here and be in our kingdom and in a righteous place where you're not going to have to worry about eating infertility drugs via your popular cereal in the morning or eating infertility drugs for your breakfast, man. All right, and this shit, it's a pesticide that found, it says, we detected chemicals in 92% of oat-based foods purchased in 2023, including Quaker Oats and Cheerios. So you can't even eat fucking Cheerios, man. Can't eat nothing in this society. Like the scriptures say, you shall eat your bread polluted amongst the Gentiles, man. So there's no way, any shape, form, or fashion, you niggas talking about, oh, we gotta keep the old law. You keeping the law. You ain't keeping the law, man. Everything that you eat here is defiled. Just on that level alone, you're breaking the law, man. So we just need salvation, and we need to get the hell up out of here, man. You see? Look at this. It says 80% of Americans test positive for chemicals found in Cheerios, Quaker oats that may cause infertility and delayed puberty. See? Who is that ultimately attack on? The children, man. Because they don't want you people to have fertility or to be fruitful and multiply. They want you to be, if you want to have children, you got to have a certain social credit score, and you got to go to their, build a baby, and go to their laboratories and their technology in order for you to have a child. They showed you that in Demolition Man. When he was trying to have sex, he was like, wait, well, what about if you want to have children? She was like, well, you have to go to a special laboratory where children, where the government takes care of that. So this place is completely just through, man. This place is stupid, and it sucks, and we just need to get the hell up out of here, man. All right, what else I got? Oh yeah, look at this. It says, short vision. People are returning the Apple Vision Pro as users complain about 3 problems, including headaches. See? So this shows you that Esau's technology is heavily flawed, man. And that him trying to create Godhead through technology is going to fail miserably. Let me read this last part and then I'm going to close it. Where is it at? Look at it. It says, Apple does warn that the Apple Vision Pro might aggravate some medical conditions or increase your risk or injury or discomfort. These include such conditions as migraines or chronic headaches, dizziness or vertigo, eye or vision conditions, psychological conditions, inner ear conditions, dry eyes, itchiness or swelling of the eyelids, infection of the eyes, eyelids or skin around the eyes, skin allergies or sensitivities, seizures, balance, or gait conditions. So why the hell would you trust this man to put a goddamn micro CM when this technology of this goddamn Apple GoPro come with all these fucking side effects and conditions, man? How much more him trying to put a brain chip in you, or him trying to merge you with technology and merge you with all this bullshit? You know how many effects and how much effects it's gonna have? How many people are gonna just drop dead from this shit? You know how many monkeys he killed using this goddamn brain chip and using those trials? That's why scriptures tell you, those of you who take that mark, you're going to get a grievous sore and that pus and that cancer from taking that shit, man. So you trust in Esau if you want to, you be a goddamn fool, man. Like it tells you in Sirach 12, never trust thine enemies, man. All right? Never trust thine enemy. Ecclesiastes 12 chapter, never trust your enemies. And let alone trust this damn devil Esau Edom. All right? He's not God. He's not the Most High. He's going to fail. And everybody that trusts in him, you're going to be thrust through and destroyed right along with this devil, man. So I'm going to close it there. I got to get ready to go to fucking slavery, man. So, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, you were edified. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren teaching his word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.